Hello and welcome to this Red Gaming Tech video, myself and Marta, where I'm here to love a little bit of fun. Because, well, we just had the release, of course, the RTX 2080 Ti. You might have seen my unboxing video that I did yesterday, and of course, we are hard at work doing benchmarks, performance, and all that sort of stuff. But I thought, what better way to test this brand new architecture, the flagship of the Turing, than to ask one very simple question: but can it run Crysis? So, let's go through the settings first before we go any further. That's the wrong button. No, it isn't. So, we're going to start off at 1440p because, I don't think anyone ever in the history of planet Earth is going to buy an RTX 2080 Ti and go, do you know what? I'm going to run this game at 1080p. So let's start with 1440. Fairly good. As you can see, everything's set to very high apart from this, which I will correct, and of course motion blur, which I hate. I always turn that off. First thing I do, any game, turn that off. Get out of my face. Do not like motion blur. So, a couple of minutes into the game, but let's just load in and see how it does. You can see the performance metrics in the top left, which of course is brought to you by MSI Afterburner. So, let's see how it does, shall we? So the reason I've started us here should be fairly self-apparent. I have loaded us here because, well, there's a lot going on. Foliage, there's a fairly impressive draw distance given how old this game is, and of course there's enemies doing their thing as well. So we need to obviously be a bit careful in this area while I test this out, because obviously, there's enemies, they want to shoot me in the face. I find that highly rude. But, I'm here to shoot them in the face, so who am I to argue, really? So let's see what we have going on. That is the wrong button. That is also the wrong button. There we go. That's the button that I wanted. Because I believe if I am a bit too hasty, I'm going to get shot horribly in the face by that fella there. So let's just get somewhere where he's not going to see us. Okay, I can't turn it off. So as you can see, it's holding up fairly well. So far, at least, but yeah, it's early days. It's early days. We've not really got into any combat yet. How do I? So surely hightail out there. I'm about to get shot horribly and probably die. But it's holding up pretty well. I'm going to switch to 4K in just a sec. Once I stop being horribly murdered, that would be probably for the best. So I keep pressing. Will you shut up about the freaking jammer? Right. Ow! No, I thought I was finally alone, but nope. You have to ruin everything. Will you please cease? I'm trying to do a video. Christ, these people have no consideration for other people. Right. So, I mean, that was awful, and I should feel terrible, but, I'm alive, and the enemy's on, so... Okay, I can't get him from here. Where are they? Where did he go? Ah, there he is. I see him. He's the guy over there who has an issue with me. Hey, where you going? Rude. Anyway, so, it's holding up pretty well. I've been watching around between dropping to 65 or so, but at the moment it's bounced straight back up to 90, and it's a little bit all over the place at the minute. But again, there is a reason I have chosen to start in this particular area. There is an awful lot going on. The GPU is being fairly tested with all this foliage and all that good stuff. So, and a thing popped up just for a second then. What was that? There we go. Right. So let's have a little bit of splash around this water, because I still think the water in Crysis looks amazing. Even like genuinely some of the best water. Like just look at that, look at that. It's gorgeous. Even now, absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, it's doing okay at 1440p. Well, more than okay at 1440p. Is more than acceptable. Let's crank it. Crank it, that's what I say. So, I've selected the wrong thing. That's not the button to use. No. That's also not the button to use. So, right. And there's 4K. Apply. Yes. Please don't mess up my recording. And there we go. Right. So, everything's set to max. Yes. VSync off. Full screen. 4K. Golden. Beautiful. Just, And the frame rate count ain't bad either, to be honest with you. But of course, nothing's happening right now. Lots of foliage, sure. But, you know, given the test that I just threw it with 1440p, it'd be only fair for me to do similar with 4K. So let's find some things to shoot at, shall we? I mean, obviously this is a fairly old game now, but it's still very impressive graphically, and obviously there's a reason that people asked the time-old question, can it run Crysis? Because it was a very, very demanding game. What's going on over here? Okay, there is people on there. They don't know that all their friends are dead. What a shame. Anyway, so obviously it is old now, or oldish. So, oh, I see. Single to burst fire. Right, I'm with you. I was kind of wondering what the hell that was doing there for a second. I was like, you're pressing a button and not telling me what I'm doing when pressing the button. Oh, Lord. Hello. Will you stop? I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself, mostly. Well, I wanted some things to kill, and here we are. That is not what I want. Oh, Lord. Whew. That hurt a little bit. Wait, can I... What? I was going to say, what was going on there? Oh, I think I might be out of ammo in my good gun, which ain't good. Which is not good at all. Okay, I'm going to do that again. Oh, I just realised actually one thing I should do before I go any further is probably pick up some ammo. I just noticed that we're a bit low on our current weapons, so let's grab that. It's not really brilliant ammo-wise either. Let me just see if I can find any around. I mean, surely all the enemies are carrying the same gun. Let's have a peek before I continue, because yeah, in order to show you this, I need to not die. I mean, that's generally quite helpful. What was that? Pick up? No, I mean, yeah. Fuck you, bananas. Anyway, so sadly not much ammo, but I'll make do for now. And I'm I'm just going to sprint, run for it. Keeping an eye on that frame rate counter. It is going below 60 a little bit there. So it goes to show you that, again, as I was saying, even though this is an old game, it's still quite demanding, especially at 4K. 4K don't really mess around. So, let's find some things to shoot. Buddy! Whoop. Didn't say anything. Hey! Come back! Ah, my eye. Sorry, I've got an itchy eye. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's better. Take ammo, yes. Yes. And that guy was right here. Yes, more ammo please. Okay. Not brilliant on the ammo front, but there you go. So even at 4K, it's managing. Even again, given that this is a fairly demanding scene with all the foliage and so on and so forth. It did dip below 60 a little bit there for a second. I was watching, but as you can see, it's climbed comfortably above 90, which I would say that's all right. I'd say that's just fine, given the resolution that I'm playing at. And again, even though this is an old game, it is still rather demanding. So I'd say we've got a good picture of, yes, it can run Crysis. But let's give another game a try, shall we? So, well, I did show this a little bit in my unboxing video yesterday, which again you should check out. I figure what better way to close out this video with a modern game. Of course, this game was very much shown off in Nvidia's conference, showing off the RTX 2080 and of course the 2080 Ti and the Turing architecture, just generally speaking. So I figured let's run this game as a way to close out this particular video. So let me just show you the resolution. Just say 4K. Everything set to high, I believe, and yeah, that's kind of gross, Lara, but I'm not going to judge you for your life choices. So let's have a bit of a poke. If there is anything spoilery, because again I haven't gotten past this point in the game, I will of course put up some sort of warning when I'm editing the video. So, ooh, that was a bit jank animation-wise, but you know, no judgment from me. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Ew. Oh. I'm gonna go with that's bad. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with that's bad. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Why does the sound keep... I don't know if that's me or the game or both. Right, so as you can see, even though there's obviously, again, a lot of foliage going on, not much action, but it is holding steady above 60 FPS, which I would say is pretty damn impressive. And obviously, we are heavily GPU bound at the minute, but the temperature is holding fairly decently, around 79 degrees, as you can see in the top left. But given the resolution I'm playing at, I am definitely going to give this some props, because again, not a whole lot going on right now, but this game is very demanding. Like, obviously you'll see this in our benchmarks, but it doesn't, you know, the older graphics cards do struggle with this game a little bit at higher resolutions, at least currently. Ow. I don't normally play this game on keyboard and mouse. You might be able to tell from my awful play there. But yeah, this not looking bad, as I'm sure you would agree. So the question has been answered. Can it run Crysis? Yes, it can also run this rather impressively well. So, as I say, this has just been a bit of fun as I get horribly mauled by a Jaguar because I don't normally play on keyboard and mouse. And I had to unplug my controller because Crysis was giving me controller prompts and he would play a FPS with controller, not me. Damn it. Whoa! Yes, I'm aware, game. I don't know how to heal mine, so... Oh god, there's more! Oh. Ooh, shit. So, what better way to test this very expensive graphics card other than getting mauled horribly by a Jaguar? Oh god, he's upset. I think he's upset, guys. Why does the sound so weird? Like, I don't actually know what's causing that. I'll have to look into that for the future. I'm not actually sure what's causing that. So, that is me done for this video. As I said, just a little bit of fun today, but do join us soon for some benchmarks, performance, and so on and so forth for the RTX 2080 Ti. We're going to be doing a metric ton of coverage on that card, as well as, of course, more of the touring lineup, assuming we can actually get our hands on it, fingers crossed. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.